In today's show, we will talk about clowning, quiz bowl,
and more.
I'm Alanta.
And I'm Carlos. Bulldog TV starts now.
During the past month, social media has been blowing up with clown sighting. Not only does this affect people who are scared of clowns, but also professional clowns. Edgar, Maverick, and Fermin interviewed a professional clown and found out about his thoughts on this topic.
Remember when you were a little kid and you thought clowns were funny? Recently, clowns have stopped being funny and started being scary. However, not all clowns are scary. Professional clown works towards the goal of entertaining you and bringing you laughter. One of these clowns is Rex the Impossible, based out of Los Angeles, California. Rex the Impossible travels around the shows and conferences.
I started off doing stand-up comedy for about 5 years. Started in my senior year in high school, which was tough because a lot of comedy clubs were 21 and over. However, there was one in town that would let me do it because I was 18. And the thing is, though, I love making people laugh. I've always wanted to make people laugh ever since I was a kid.
While Rex the Impossible is a white-faced clown, there are other types of clowns.
The white-faced clown is just all white face with simplistic accents, like on the eyebrows, on the nose, and on the mouth. They usually use red or black, and the white-faced clown is the leader of the clowns, essentially. He's the straight man if there's a duo. And then there's the Augustine clown, which is the one that you mostly see in like the circuses. They've got the accented eyebrows and then around the muzzle. And they're usually the comic of the two. So say like Chris Farley and David Spade. You guys might be too young to know who they are, but Chris Farley would be the Augustine and David Spade would be the whiteface. And so that's how the two work. Also, you have the hobo clown, which is kind of like the Charlie Chaplin, the tramp character. And they usually have the gray around the face and then just slight accents around the eyes. And they're very comedic, as well as their costumes are very baggy and dirty and grungy. And then you also have the character clown, which is the clowns that you'll see like at rodeos. They usually have a profession. So there's like a doctor, there could be a doctor, a baseball player.
Clowns have existed in various forms since 2500 BC.
The profession of the clown has always been around from even from the Roman times, and it just kind of has continued throughout the ages and the years.
Clowns are hurting the profession of clowns, trying to do their job.
They're giving real clowns a bad rap, and they're making all of us who are actual clowns, who have taken the time to learn this profession. They're taking jobs away from us. They're taking the public's trust away from us, and it's not easy, because when your sole profession is being a clown, it's tough, and you need to make money because you need to provide for your family. You need to provide for yourself.
For Bulldog TV, I'm Edgar.
Hey Carlos, how do you feel about clowns?
I'm terrified about them. For those of you who like a challenge, are competitive, and would like to test your knowledge, Quiz Bowl is the place for you. Alanta and Steve will fill you in with more information.
Springdale High School has varieties of clubs and different interest areas for students to join. Quiz Bowl is one of the choices.
Purpose of Quiz Bowl, it's a competition, academic competition, given various trivia questions for your team to answer the most through various rounds that consist of different challenges.
Quiz Bowl is designed for students who enjoy competition and academics. While at competition, they are quizzed over questions that deal with varieties of subjects. Although the Quiz Bowl can be competitive, these students enjoy testing their knowledge.
I like the fact that it allows me to use knowledge that some might consider trivial in a good way to be productive.
These students show off their talents and knowledge by going to state competitions and compete with other students all over. Quiz Bowl Bulldogs have shown state that Springdale High School has many different and unique talents. For Bulldog TV, I'm Alanta and
Quiz Bowl meets on weekday on Thursdays during a lunch.
They also sometimes meet on Wednesdays after school. See Ms. Pitts for more information. Do you ever wonder what happens when elementary kids work with high school students? Well, Alma and Alondra tell us how it works out.
Recently, Monitor Elementary School students attended an after-school demonstration at ACHS. The demonstration was hosted by chemistry classes in the culinary arts program.
I chose 7 different demonstrations. I had 3 of my AP chemistry kids do the demonstrations, and I chose some that were interesting and that the kids would like sacrificing gummy bears and doing a combustion reaction in a bottle.
Students walked away learning about chemistry and culinary and hopefully gained the motivation to take both classes in high school.
I just think it helped to motivate them that they might want to take chemistry in the future when they come to the high school, or pursue a career in chemistry, or just to have an appreciation for it.
The demo labs were a great experience to motivate students on their future. From Bulldog TV, I'm Alma.
Good job.
What a great inspiring day for our upcoming Bulldogs.
This year, Lane Hutchins has had a great opportunity to begin his junior year as a first-year starter quarterback. Emily and I tell you how Lane feels about it.
SHS quarterback Lane Hutchins started his football career on the boys and girls field as a 3rd grader. This year he was taken to the Gerald Williams as the first-year starter quarterback as a Bulldog.
Being a first-year starter, I feel a lot of pressure. People are looking at me, I got to get the job done, and it's just it's different from playing JV because the game speeds up a whole lot. The guys are bigger tackling you, and it's just different, a little bit tougher.
While being a first-year starter, it is a great opportunity. It has come with challenges.
Some of the challenges of being a first-year starter are just the change of the speed, and guys are bigger. It's a little bit harder to read defenses, and then coming up from JV, you're playing with the starting guys, and you just got to get your chemistry down with all them and get your timing down with everybody. Filling in behind Jack Lindsay and coming up trying to fill his shoes, some of the challenges, I don't know if it's challenges as much just high expectations, because he came in last year and really did a good job. And I've been texting him, and he's telling me I'm doing a good job, so I'm doing something right. But I think he just really left some big shoes to fill.
Lane and the wide receivers bond together as a family.
Me and the receivers, we all build relationships with each other. During practice, of course, in meetings, film time, and then, of course, off the field too, hanging out with each other, eating, whatever it is. We spend a lot of time over the summer throwing routes, getting the timing down with each other.
The football team unifies their brotherhood on and off the field.
We all build relationships with each other. We focus on brotherhood and family. Like after practice on some days, we'll have a lot of time where we'll get together. The coaches all be here and just strengthen the bond. We'll do team building activities and stuff. And then, apart from that, we'll get guys together. We've gone fishing together. And then this past week we all went to locomotion, had an intense game of mini golf, and just spent a lot of time with each other.
There is no doubt that Lane would have a successful season as a first year. From Bulldog TV, I'm Emily.
Recently, Bulldog TV attended the Spring Creek Film Festival. Fernanda, Alondra, and Abner produced this recap video for an on-site competition.
Congrats to Bulldogs TV, Lily Hinton, and Alexis Maqueda for receiving first place in News Story and third place in Future.
Also, congrats to our TV staff for receiving second place in Sports Story.
SHS AP Spanish and SHNS classes recently celebrated the 12th annual Celebra la Vida event in honor of Dia de los Muertos. Faces were painted and traditional bread and candy were tried. Students were also able to vote for their favorite ofrenda. Donations will benefit the charity Bread of Life in downtown Springdale. For the latest stories, be sure to tune in our next episode. That's all we have for you today. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Alanta. As always,
keep it classy, Springdale.